You're listening to the WBT Podcast with Michael Lodge. Listen to all of our podcasts at www.wbtpod.com. Stay informed. Let's get started.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge, and I'm glad that you've joined me one more day. Today it's a very cloudy, humid, hot day, and I gotta go out and work on my porch, and it's called the Porch from Hell. So I had to come on just a little bit because we just got a ruling out of the Supreme Court on sales and use taxes that states can now decide to charge sales and use taxes on certain out-of-state purchases. And it's one of those things that is going to raise the price on a lot of goods that you're buying on the internet, because now if the state pulls in and does something, they'll probably start charging you sales and use taxes. So anyway, the Supreme Court upended the nation's internet marketplace today. It's kind of sad, ruling that states can collect sales taxes from most online retailers. The decision was, which overturns an earlier Supreme Court precedent, will boost state revenues at the expense of consumers and sellers who have avoided sales taxes in the past. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly. I have to look at the full Supreme Court ruling on this because I haven't been able to pull it down as of yet. But if states begin to start charging this sales and use tax, and let me tell you, the first one that's going to do it is going to be California. California is so greedy for money that they're going to get as much as they possibly can. So you might, what I think is going to happen, if those states that decide not to charge sales and use tax on outside sales are probably going to get the most business than those companies that are going to, or states that are going to start charging sales and use tax. Probably people are going to start looking at exactly where they're buying from. So what happened is the Supreme Court was faced with a South Dakota law that exempted online retailers with less than $100,000 in annual sales or 200 annual transactions in the state. The justices opened the door to states that may want to collect sales taxes from smaller sellers. If that becomes a burden on small online businesses, the court said Congress may legislate to address these problems if it deems it necessary and fit to do so. In fact, the judges that abstained from making a ruling on this was Kennedy, Justices Stephen Breyer, Sonia Sotomayor, and Elena Kagan, because they felt that it was a congressional issue that needed to happen. So we have to see exactly what Congress will do. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I have a feeling that the Congress is going to say, oh, this is a state issue. This is not a federal issue. And the problem is that Trump went out. It's very seldom I ever say anything bad about Trump, but Trump went out and was saying that certain companies out there were not paying enough taxes. Well, so this now opens the door to the small guy who's trying to sell stuff on eBay or Amazon or wherever he's trying to sell it on his online presence. will probably get hit with some sales and use tax now from other states. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully to see if Congress does anything or what the states do. You know, the state and the federal government, they hate to lose any type of revenue scheme that they can get their hands on. So expect that this is going to become an issue, and we're going to see lawsuits on it. We're going to see, I don't know if Congress is going to react to this. In fact, I have seen no reaction from Congress this morning after the Supreme Court decision. But we have to watch this because small businesses are hit hardest with everything. So unless Congress doesn't protect the small business guy, we have an issue. We have a problem. So we're going to have to become very vigilant on this. And those of you out there in Chamber of Commerce in various local cities and states, and also the national, I implore you to get involved with this because it's going to hurt the small business guy if he's got to charge sales and use tax. Plus, not only that, but trying to remain in compliance with all these various states is going to be a burden. And it's going to be very costly because now you've got to get an accountant involved in and making sure that everything's in compliance. So I would suggest all of you that are in small business start contacting your congressional members and saying what their feelings are on it and what your feelings are. State it to them that you just as a small business cannot afford to get more tax liabilities placed on you. It's already hard to stay in business with current federal and state taxes and payroll taxes and the local sales and use taxes that you're already being bombarded with. So get involved, get out there, talk to your congresspeople. If you have any questions, send me an email at mlodge@lodge-co.com. And I will, as soon as I see the full text of the Supreme Court decision, I'll give you some more information on it and what I think we should do as small business people. I will talk with you soon. Have a great day. Send me an email if you have a question or a concern. Talk with you soon.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.